It's what is today? I don't know. Thursday? These crazy weeks got me thrown off. Yeah, I think it's Thursday. Anyway, we're gonna put a new fuel filter on the skidder because I'm sure the other one's full of ice, and it's not real warm right now. It's probably the warmest day we're gonna have for a while, and it's 18 degrees right now. See, they've quite a bit more snow on the ground up here than they got back home. I've got to go look at some timber here shortly on another gentleman up here who stopped us one day last week. And then we're going to sell the logs we cut last week. So I'm going to try to get some timber out today if I can get the old Johnny Popper up and running. But, man, I really don't know what my time schedule is going to be like for the rest of the day. And sometimes that's the problem of being an owner-operator is it's hard when you got 2 or 3 or 4 things on your plate. It's hard to make time and put time in all the places you need to put forth that time. Like cutting logs. I mean, you know, you've got to look at timber because you got to have work to do tomorrow. Well, you definitely got to sell timber because you got to make money on what you cut and get your landowners taken care of. But then you've got to cut timber so you can keep making money and keep taking care of people. So it's a vicious cycle. It just comes down to trying to manage your time right. I figure I'm probably good for at least 70 or 80 more trees a day now, performance-wise. I just added a new sticker on my hard hat there, my logger thread sticker. We got the new ones in here, what is it, Tuesday? Yeah, that come in the mail. A box of these come in the mail Tuesday. Of course, I've got my old ones. That was good for, you know, that sticker there, performance-wise, it was good for about 25, 30 trees a day, but yeah, I'd say, wow, that's a high performance sticker there. That's high performance. So I wouldn't be surprised if my fuel economy on my chainsaws probably doesn't even increase as well, just from that sticker alone. They are high performance stickers. Don't get me wrong. You'll walk taller, stand straighter. It's just all from a sticker. They'll do it. Trust me, they will. But we're going to get out here and see if we can get that filter changed. And my meeting's at 11 o'clock, so we really don't have a lot of time because I'm real big about getting places early. I don't like nobody to wait on me. Punctuality's key. So we'll see if we can get that on there and change that real quick. Then we're going to try to make a few drags. Hopefully we can buy some more good walnut timber today. That's what we're hoping for. A lot of you guys off subject logging back on logger threads. You guys, if you've went to the website and signed up, left us your email, you guys will get notifications on the new items that we come out with, the new designs before anyone else. Shanae will send you an email. She sends out a mass email, and you'll get notifications on the new designs and the new promos at the website. Those promos will change every month, and sometimes there'll be weekly promo specials at the website. We had such a good December on moving stuff. I mean, she's got an awesome new ladies shirt she's got it on pre-order right now, pre-order sales, and they've been selling a lot of them. So definitely check that out for all the awesome, lovely ladies in your life, or some of you lovely ladies that watch the channel. They're sweet shirts. I like to think of myself as a man's man, but don't be surprised if you don't see me wearing one of them. Possibly, maybe, but not likely. But they are cool shirts. Same high quality stuff we're known for. But check that out. But let's jump off here and let's try to get this filter off and try to get the other one primed up. We're going to fill her full of power service instead of diesel fuel. That's usually what I fill filters up with when I change them. So let's hop to it and do that real quick. I see here, we got some ice right there. All up in there, got some ice in her. That's our problem. And this comes down to my own stupidity because I knew here a while back this filter was getting dirty and I should have changed it, and that's what you get for being lazy like I was. You know, I knew I should have done it a couple weeks ago and I didn't do it. And that's what you get. You get downtime. So a lot of times just going ahead and knocking it out and doing it like I should have done and I knew I should have done will save you a lot of time and headache. So, man, just stupidity on my part is what it comes down to. Just plain stupidity. The old Deere 4045, man, these are great little engines. These 4045s. So we'll get this thing knocked out and see if we can change a filter. Now this is a cocktail of Fiji that you don't want to drink right here. This is mainly power service, but a little hint of red fuel in there from the tank. And that's really about the easiest way to fill these things up. Of course, you know, I can see I spilled a little of them, but my God, look how small them holes are. It's a guy about needs a straw or something, a little funnel. I never have everything I need, so we're gonna see if we can get this thing on there now and see if we can put some power to it. Might even, I don't think we'll have to fire up the generator this morning. We might hook the jumper cables to it, just get a little additional power. Then we'll see if we can't fire this thing up. Let her sit there and run a little bit just to feel the warmth. Well, it really didn't take too much to get her up and running. Once we hooked the cables to it and gave it a little shot of ether. The great thing about these old D models and some of the Bs, let's go over here real quick. A lot of you guys that run this old iron know what I'm talking about. And it might be this way on Cat Timberjack too. I don't know. I'm not never ran them, but right here, hydraulic pump disconnect for cold weather starting. PTO's back to spinning now. Warm that up. Oh boy, looks like we're trying to go places. Well, I thought it was out of gear. Must have just surged. That's a good way to get run over. Said I always leave these things in neutral. Maybe I hit it when I got on or off the skidder. Another great thing is these hand throttles. Leave that hand throttle there, let her kind of idle up real good. Let her sit there and warm up a little bit. Oh, look at that cherry. Look at that cherry right there. That good brown wood. She's cool, but probably gonna be the warmest day we have in a while, so we need to make it count. Need to make it count. Just got done looking at that other timber. Looks pretty good. We got it bought. So we got another good job of timber to cut up here yet. Some good walnut, some big walnut, some real nice trees. And of course, I'm always looking. Was looking just across the fence, and there was another really good set of walnut just across the fence on the creek. So we're done with that. Got done earlier than expected, which is a good thing. So I've got the skidder. I've got it started back up. I'm going to let it warm a little bit. Then we're going to go down here and try to get some trees out. Going to have a lunch, a little frog fuel. Not much for lunch, but it'll keep you going. So we're going to do that. We'll throw the chaps in the bucket on. We'll go down here and see if we can't get some more of these walnut out. Try to get a good jump on this job, because tomorrow I've got to look at timber down in Springfield. Then this weekend it's supposed to be really cold, so I'm going to try to work this weekend. I'm going to sit in the coffee shop. I'm kind of behind on my studying, my education, so I'm going to spend some time in the coffee shop, kind of get caught up on that. So we'll let this thing warm a little bit, and we'll go down here and see if we can't add to the deck, get some more of these good trees out. Ain't that just the luck? That big boy's on the other side of the fence there. That's how it goes. I think the old skidder's got some air in it, or still some ice somewhere, because she ain't running too good. We're going to try to limp it out. Go back through it, see if I didn't get any little air in it somewhere. I hope I can make it out. This is not the place where you want the skidder to go down back in here. Not at all. It's really hard doing everything one-handed. Up a little more. does it. It's pretty good in there. I got to get drug out yet. We got that drag out, and it's trying to lean itself out, I think. I must have got a little air in it somewhere. Either that or there's some ice somewhere in the system. It's running, but it's spitting and sputtering, so I've got the idle turned up. So I'm going to try to lay a few down real quick out through here. And hopefully that'll sit there. If it's got air, hopefully it'll kind of work its way out. Knowing my luck, it won't, because it never does. But we'll try that. And while we're doing that, let's go out here and knock a few of these down. That big tall one there, we're going to get that guy, get him laid down, try to add to the pile up there. It's a good day to cut. It's I don't know, it's probably 18 degrees or so, but it's no wind, good day to cut, good day. This is one thing I really miss about winter. Down this little creek here, looks like we've had a coyote right there. Just been one of them. He's come right up the creek here. Had a rabbit, some squirrels right there. That's your coyote. I was thinking maybe I'd see a mink track here, but it's just squirrels. That is a heck of a place to catch a mink right there. Uh-oh. Looks like we've had two coyotes. One there. This here. We're trying to get them a meal. They're really stirring right now, this cold weather. Of course, then you've got Deans coming down the ice too. Yeah, this is a heck of a place to catch a mink right there. Mink or a coon, either one. Man, just this type of weather and this type of stuff right here, it just makes me miss trapping something awful. Here I am out here cutting timber when I ought to be on the line. But I ain't complaining, because there ain't too many places I'd rather be than right here. Too many places. That old skidder, it's still up there kind of idle and rough. I've been trying to get some cut. I'm afraid to go too deep down in there, because if she breaks down in there, we might have problems. The last thing I want is to end the day getting the skidder hung up someplace where we can't get it out. Ooh, that ice isn't as thick as I thought it was. Hear it cracking. Well, we got the old big boy down. It's pretty sappy. It's still a good tree, but it's sappy. I think I got one or two more. They just about end where the big one is up here. This is about where they end. I know you guys have been harping about wanting to see me cut a tree, but man, I just don't. If I had my GoPro up and going, I'd put it back on my hard hat. But I don't like setting my phone down. I don't like setting my phone down videoing. Don't like that at all. There's the old big boy right there. Big tree. It cut good, just sappy. Just got a good sap line on it. Means it's growing good. Honestly, I think that's the last one up through here. We'll walk a little further, but I see the top, but I don't think it's big enough. Oh, drop my glove. Dad got me some new gloves for Christmas that are insulated. I'm happy to have them today. No, I believe that tree is big enough to cut. Yes, sir, I believe it is. Come on, saw. That would be the last one. So we'll get it whittled down real quick, and probably have to go meet a log buyer. So it's getting about time. So let's see if we can get this one chewed down and go up here and look at the skidder. Open that door and see if there's air in that filter or what. Well, we got the last one out. It died. It's got air in it. I'm gonna go over here and meet with the log buyer and try to get these logs sold, and hopefully I'll have a little time to come back over here. We can try to bleed that air out of it. Things are rolling pretty good. I've got a couple right up there in the distance to cut, a pair of them, and there's 4 or 5 more that've got to be pulled. I mean, it won't be a big bunch, but they're pretty good little logs. They're tall and they're slick, so it's not a bad little group. Not a bad little group at all. Wish there was more of them, but that's any job. It's any job. But I'm sure not going to complain. Not going to complain at all. Well, let's go see if we can get a few sold and see if we can make enough money to eat on for another week. Alright, I have a hard time quitting anything I do. It's hard for me to walk away from things. I went to the top of the hill, called the log buyer. Luckily, he's running late, and you will never hear me say luckily anyone's running late. But luckily, he's running about an hour and 15 minutes late. I come back down here, bled the filter system again, got all the air out the best I could. She's purring pretty good right now, so we're going to go back here and try to grab a few more real quick. Like I said, it's hard for me to quit and walk away from anything. That's just not the kind of mentality I have. I get mad and I get determined, and I got to do it. And I know I'll sleep a lot better tonight knowing that I did that. So let's grab a saw, make sure she's fueled up. No, it's not. We'll put a little fuel in it. We'll go back here and see if we can't get a few more out. Just like I said, got a little time to kill yet before he gets here, so we might as well make the most of it. She's iced up somewhere. Gonna have to put a bunch of additive in it. I thought I had all the air out of it, and I did, and to the best of my knowledge I did, and it ran good for a bit, and it's still spitting and sputtering, so there's something somewhere acting up. I'd say it's some ice, as cold as it is, but it was a fairly productive day for the most part. I mean, bought a good job of timber, got, I don't want to say several out, but all things considered, I'm happy to get out what we got out. Throw my cocktail on there. So, I guess we'll try it again next week, because I'd say today's supposed to be the warmer day, and it's only, I think it's in the high teens or low 20s, so it's not very warm, and we'll just come back with some additive and try to get the ice or whatever's in it out of it. But I got ice in my beard again. It's about time for the log buyer to get here, so I guess let's go try to sell some logs. A little bit overview of this walnut pile. Some good trees. A little sappy, some of them, but good trees. We just got wrapped up for the day, had a great log sale. Everybody was happy, and that's the main thing. When everybody's happy, that makes me know I did a good job, and that's like I said, the main thing. We've already scheduled in a sale day for next week. I'm running down the road because I've got a meeting to go to, and I smell of diesel fuel, so I'm sure that will be lovely in a meeting. But yeah, guys, thanks for following along. I doubt we do much next few days. Cold as it's supposed to be. Doubt we do a whole lot at all. So if we do anything, we'll come up here and do some cutting, and I'll probably stack those logs we sold today with the skid steer. That way they're taking up minimal space. They're not laying on the grass, killing anything. So we want to make sure everything's nice, clean, and tight. So thanks for following along with this. Check us out on all of our social media outlets: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Turner Logging LLC. Be sure to check out Logger Threads for all those badass insurance. Badass. Guys, thanks a lot. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm sure we'll do something. Have a good night. See you.